Time now to get into our top plays of the week here on All-American. We're going to start things off on the gridiron. We love ourselves some kick returns on this show. We've had a couple of them throughout the year. UConn had dominated the Rice Owls offense early in this football game, but then into the fourth quarter, Rice needed a jolt of energy. They needed a catalyst. In comes Quentin Jackson, finds a seam down the right sideline, and then after breaking a tackle, he turns on the Jets at the 50. Those 50 yards went by real quick after that. Jackson to the house for the 100-yard kick return on CBS Sports Network.
You know, when I was watching that game, they mentioned that he played baseball and he led Texas, I think, in stolen bases. You'll have to quote me on that. So using that base stealing speed on the football field, I love a good baseball softball reference anytime I could throw it in there.
See, and I love two-sport athletes because a lot of people nowadays in youth sports, they don't like their kids playing both sports. I think being a dual sport athlete, and I can tell you from all the pro scouts and the people that are higher up and looking to add people to their franchise or whatever organization they're a part of, they love seeing multi-sport athletes. Quentin Jackson, good on you for taking this 100 yards to the house, making things happen for the Rice Owls.
So multi-sport athletes, and then our next top play has to do with an endurance sport athlete. And yes, I am counting tennis as an endurance sport because if you have ever seen a tennis match, oh my goodness, including this one, it went almost 3 hours, Kyle. Divna Rakovic of Rice walks away as the women's singles champion. That's a mouthful for sure. And her entire performance was just amazing. She was exhausted when she came off, but she goes away an American Conference champion. Well-deserved, Divna.
Some of those tennis rallies where it's just back and forth and back and forth, and the fact that you have to go literal, sometimes hours on end going back and forth. This wasn't necessarily an hour long, but it was a heated battle all the way through. Congratulations. That's awesome, and it's definitely worthy of a top play here on All-American. Moving in to number 3, we love ourselves some record-breaking touchdowns, but what about a record-breaking game-winning touchdown from Seth Hennigan? His 91st touchdown pass of his illustrious Memphis career goes for a game winner in the final seconds against Charlotte at home. The 49ers gave Memphis everything and more in this football game. Had a chance to win it late. No, they didn't. They have Seth Hennigan on the Memphis sideline, and he puts an absolute dot into the back of the end zone. Caught for the touchdown, number 91 of his career, and this would, of course, ends up in a big fat W for the Memphis Tigers.
Game-winning, record-setting, so many adjectives to describe that play right there, and that's why it's on our top plays. We're going to move from the football field, though, over to the soccer pitch. Some North Texas women's soccer. I know you're a big North Texas fan, Kyle, but how about this save right here from Hicks Bishop? Look at the elevation on that. Oh, my goodness, I was fired up when I was watching that on social media.
Well, and this is, of course, a Memphis Tigers team that's ranked inside the top 20 in the women's soccer poll. Hicks Bishop is a freshman, one of the top goalkeepers, actually the number 3 goalkeeper in the recruiting class last year. John Hedlund goes out and gets her. Maddie Ogden has been the goalkeeper for North Texas all year long. Transfer from Colorado State. She's been tremendous. She's been on our top 5 plays before on All-American. Bishop has been inserted in goal these last couple of weeks, and you can already see why she's one of the top goalkeepers in the country. Credit to John Hedlund for making the switch, and they ended up in a draw in this game against one of the top teams in the country.
Yeah, great performance from North Texas, and I just really love the competitiveness from both teams, and again, deserving of a top play.
Very deserving, but we've got ourselves a drive on top plays to cap things off. 90 yards to go, 2-minute drill, and Tulsa trying to complete a 28-point come-from-behind victory against UTSA. How did they cap it off? They cap it off by leaving it to Laga in the end zone. He finds Camden Benjamin on the front pylon. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane, and they win it 46-45. They didn't even need the 2-minute drill. They needed just 1 minute to go 90 yards down the field and score yet again. The backup quarterback, Cooper Laga, gets the job done. I absolutely love it from the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Devastating for UTSA. Jeff Traylor's bunch has a lot going on, but that Hurricane deserved the win in the way that they came from behind and did not give up. Once down 42-17 in that football game, no problem.
You couldn't write a better sports movie right there with that script. The backup quarterback coming in, 92-yard drive to end it, battling back from being down 35-7 at the half. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of fun to watch.
Unbelievable from the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. Second largest come from behind victory in school history. And it was an entertaining one to watch. So much fun.